Hi there. So today I will be accessing data from an API using Fetch. So I want to use the Swappy API, Star Wars. Okay, so the first thing is I Googled Star Wars API. Now let me click on this. Okay, so this is the URL. It shows me people one. So the first person. But I don't just want one, I want all people. So I will just simply type people request. Okay, count 82. That's 82. Good. So I will simply copy this. Yeah, I'll include the people. Let me paste it here and include people. Or I could do this and put the apostrophe for this and say people. So either of this would work, right? Okay, so good. Let me bring this, yeah, refresh, good, work. Okay, so to be sure everything is working and connected, let me say console.log working. Save it, here, refresh, working, good. So the first step I'm going to do is to create a function called fetch data. And inside of this function, I will call my fetch. And let's just copy this, paste it inside of this. So this fetch is making a request to this URL. And then when it sends the request, I want my response. So this is a function. My response, I want it to come in the JSON format. So right, send my response in JSON format. And then I want it to save in my data. Let's say console.log data. Save it, refresh it. Okay, I need to call the function for it to work. So come here, call my function, save it, refresh it. Okay, so I get my response. So let me click this button. So I see the count 82. The next is page 2. So this is page 1 for people section, and then the result is what I actually want. For this page 1, I have an array, 10 arrays. So what I want is the result. So I will call results on data and say dot result. Save it, come here, save it. Okay, so I get my result. Good. So now this console.log is gonna be a placeholder for a function that I'm gonna create. So let me put this inside. I don't want to remove the console.log yet. So I will say list persons. Let that be our function. So now let me come here to create the function list persons. Let me put as an argument, let me just put persons and just call that in. So what I want is persons dot for each, right? Person So I'm saying for each person, do the following. So this is where I have to go back to my HTML to see if there is a container. Yep, so I have a URL already. So this is where I want the names, the persons to appear. So this is a URL already, and I have the ID. So I'll copy it. All I need to do is to create an LI and append it to the URL. Come back here and say constant URL equals document dot get element by ID. Post this. Okay, so now this is where the cool stuff is. I'm gonna create an LI and say document.create element LI. Right. Okay, good. So now that we've gotten the Star Wars UL and then we've created an LI. Now I'm gonna create a P tag for each one of this. And so let me just get say from this to this. This is what I want. I want the gender, the color, the height, the homework, the mask, the name, and the skin color. So, and this is where I say const. Let me start with the name and then go to the gender, hair color. So the name is the first thing to appear. You know, I wanted to copy it, but let me just type it instead. So name, document the create element, P tag, and what next? I want to know the gender. Let's say document the create element, another P tag. I want to know, I'm just speaking things at random here. I want to know is say eye color, I'd say document, the create element, another P tag. I want to know his hair color, constant hair color, document, the create element, P tag. What else would I want to know? I want to know his height. I want to know the height. So I'll say const height document that create element P tag. What else? I think that's all. Name. Let's say I want to know his skin color. What else? I think that should be all. Maybe mask. Say skin color. Document that create element. Another P tag. So let's leave it at that for now. I just picked what I wanted to know about them. You could pick everything or not. I just picked those few ones. So after this, the next step to do is name. That inner HTML is the person. So this person is simply a placeholder. So I just say person dot name. Yeah, dot name. The next is gender.innerHTML. What I'm doing is simply just modifying the inner HTML of the p tags, which I named gender, eye color, hair color, height, and skin color. So person dot gender. Yeah, you have to be sure that that's the name here, so it's able to get it correctly without an error. The next is eye color dot inner HTML person dot eye color. Okay, eye underscore color. That's how it is here. Hair color. Let me just copy and paste it. Inner HTML with the person. Let me just come here, copy it. Add color. Dot add color. Next is the height. Copy, paste. That inner HTML would be person dot height. The next is skin color dot inner HTML would be person dot skin color. Copy this, paste it here. Okay, I think we're good. Yep. So now we have modified the inner HTML of each of the p tags. The next thing to do is to append each of these p tags to the li, to the list. So we would do li dot append child name. Let me copy it 3, 4, 5, 6. So let me paste that 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Change it. Gender. Next is eye color. Next is hair color. Next is height with small caps. And the last is skin color. Good. So after that, we would need to do one more thing. Need to append this li to our ul. So simply say ul the append child li. And with this list persons, it should work. Let's see. For each 13 and 9. Let's see, what's the problem? 13 and 9. Oh, result with the S, not result. Okay, should work now. Yep, I see it. Okay, so now NA not available. So to make it even clearer, let me know that this is the name, the next is the gender. We can let me put the backticks, interpolate, let me say the name, interpolate each one of them, name, so we know what each stands for, gender, precise, and check the interpolation, backticks, the eye color, backticks, eye color, the dollar sign, come over here. Another back, okay, backtick, another backtick. We have the hair color, put the dollar sign, copy brackets, backticks. Come over here, put the height, dollar sign, curly bracket, close the backticks, and put the skin color. Skin color, height, dollar sign, close the bracket, close the backticks. So, let's see. With this, okay, so name, look, gender, male, hair color, blue, eye color rather, blue, hair color, blonde, and yeah, name, this, that. That's it. So the next video would be including a search functionality here where we can type in look and see only look, or type in Darth and see only Darth. So stay tuned for the next video. Thank you. And by the way, if you don't want to see this in your console, simply let's delete this and say delete this. And take out this extra space, save, and just take out this, and this is it. Okay.